guys, welcome back. Tulifika when I ran away from Nairobi, went back home, and then I was picked up again. Man, it's a long story anyway. Let me try to make it short. So when I went back to Nairobi, niliendelea kuteseka. I still, the way you feel living with people and all that. I wasn't comfortable, a lot of things. So I ran away again, but now I didn't go home because I knew I'll go home and be picked up again. Lakini high through. So I went back. I ran away and went to live with some friends in Dandora. Hey, phase 4. This is phase 4. Still wasn't so good. So I had to hustle my way, and I started living alone. So I had rent to pay and stuff. And now I'm in college. I was doing pharmacy, I think, but now I couldn't manage. I didn't have any fees. Nobody knows. Nobody could give me any fees, and so I just stayed. I would go. I don't know how I was being paid. I used to work in a certain farm in industrial area. So I would rauka very early in the morning, and it wasn't a sure bet. It's those companies would give an ID. You would stand up, like mnapigania kwa mlango, ID yako ikichukuliwa umeingia job, ukirushwa nje too bad, rudi home. So it wasn't a sure bet, but I had to struggle. I remember my car house I used to pay 1,200. It wasn't even a bed sitter. It was one room, a very small room, but I loved it. I had the peace, I'm alone, and all that. So eventually, after the first year of doing pharmaceutical technology, I dropped out. I didn't have the fees. I didn't have anything. So I started hustling and all that. And I used to get odd jobs. I remember I had a friend who told me they had, these sales promotion jobs, and took me to another farm. Now the job I was working was not so good, so she told me, I can take you to this, we go try our luck, sales and promotion. Those people who move around. So we went to this company, industrial area. I can't remember its name, but we went there. It used to promote soda, this softer, the Kenyan sodas. I can't remember the names of those sodas. So you'd be given your own fridge, and then it would be put in a hotel or a bar. Then unasimama, unavaa t-shirt, unauza. So pia it was unalipwa according to how many you have sold. So I was put in some hotel in industrial area that wasn't doing so well. Then I was transferred to a hotel pub. This hotel is still a pub. It's a hotel in Nairobi town. Not Nairobi, Buruburu. Yeah, it was in Buruburu. So I went there, and it was a pub, and it was the owner, that place was where I was working. So the only difference that would make you not be like the barmaids, the waitresses, let me call them the waitresses, was that I would wear the t-shirt for the soda I'm promoting. I would have my cape and the t-shirt, but you'd make, if for you to survive there, there were conditions, like if somebody tells you to open up a beer, you can open. You had the opener for your sodas. If a customer tells you it's taking a beer, you can open up. So it was weird. I didn't like it. The first hotel, it wasn't so bad, but then it wasn't doing well. But here, it was a phase in my life that was really boring. But God works in mysterious way, because a friend of my cousin came. He didn't even talk to me, and then he went and told my cousin, like, I saw your friend, your cousin. Does she work does she work in a pub now? And so everybody was like, oh my god. And then now I think even at home people now started wondering where I am, because they just said, oh, she's surviving. Okay, so I was told, no. I went back to my relative's place. I was told, you have to go back. If you want us to change your life, you have to go back. And so again, back to relatives' homes. But I stayed. At that time, I applied for a nursing school. My cousin was applying for a nursing school, and he told me, can we apply? You see, now this is 6 years. It's 6 years after high school. 6 good years after high school. And he's like, let's apply for college. I was like, oh God. It just apply. We applied. He just told me, I was just applying by mchezo to apply nursing school. Kidogo tukaitwa interview. By that time they used to call like 500 people, they want 600. So I was thinking, how am I even going for this interview? I don't even have school fees. But then it's like, let's just go. And we went. And funny enough, we were picked. From 500 people, we were picked. And yeah, and that's how I went to college. And until next time, I'll continue my story. Bye.